One of the features we're most proud of on the Empress Phaser is the new universal control port. This is a single 1/4-inch jack that can accept expression pedal, control voltage, external tap switch, external audio input, or MIDI. The Phaser comes set up to accept an expression pedal input, so we'll cover that first, and then I'll show you how to configure the Phaser to accept all other types of inputs. The expression pedal uses a 1/4-inch TRS cable. It sends 3.3 volts on the ring, accepts voltage back on the tip, and sleeve is ground. Using an expression pedal with a 10K pot is ideal, but it will work with higher values. With the expression pedal plugged in, use the expression toggle to select whether it controls speed or width. Blend has its own expression input on the other side of the pedal. In this case, I'm using the expression pedal to control the speed of the Phaser. I can use the speed knob to set the maximum speed, and most expression pedals will have a knob built in that allow you to set the minimum speed. Then express away. The Empress Phaser can accept an external tap signal in 3 different formats: momentary open, momentary closed, and latching. Once you've set which type of tap signal you're using, they all function exactly the same. For this example, I'm using the Boss FS6 set to latching, so I have the dip switch set to off, on, off, as seen here in the reference chart. Now I can just use it like I would the tap switch on the Phaser. As a side note, the tap switch on the Phaser will still work as well. To use control voltage instead of an expression pedal, set the dip switches to on, off, off. Control voltage uses a standard 1/4-inch patch cable with the sleeve as ground and the control voltage on the tip. This voltage should not exceed 5 volts. So here we have the Phaser set up to receive control voltage. We're using the Moog MP201 as our controller to control the speed of the Phaser. We have it set up to switch between 2 preset speeds. The first speed is a nice slow sweep. The second speed is set to a medium fast speed. When you're in auto modes, normally the Phaser will listen to your guitar's input for the envelope following and triggering. By using the external audio setting on the control port, you can have the Phaser use a secondary audio source to control the envelope or trigger sweeps. This can be very cool if you want the phase to follow something like a drum loop. The control board can also accept MIDI, but we've set aside a whole other video for that. You can find it in the Phaser playlist on our YouTube page.